I have a question for you. What is discipleship? And have you ever considered that perhaps, like the disciples of Jesus' day, Peter and Andrew, James and John and the others, that you have been called into a discipleship relationship with Jesus? You know, I post a picture every morning, and I don't know if you've been able to see the one I posted recently. Normally, I'm the one walking home from school with my daughter, hands united. But this time, I was walking behind my daughter, and she was walking with Holly Stevens, who is a young woman in between high school and college, taking a gap year. And she's spending some time with us and here at the Union Church. And my daughter was walking hand in hand with Holly Stevens. And to see this older teen, this young woman, walking that way with my daughter, it was something precious. And I was so glad that my daughter has someone to look up to and someone willing to take that time to be with my daughter. And I began to think about that discipleship process. You know, I've defined discipleship, like many others, this way. Discipleship is a life on life, all of life, and lifelong relational process where we follow Jesus together, and together we slowly, day by day, become like Jesus. One of the ways I start off my day with a discipleship mentality is thinking or pondering upon Romans 12 verses 1, which says, Lord, today I offer to you myself, my head, my heart, my hands, as an offering to you, a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to you, O Lord. Well, as you know, we have been focusing on that transformational process of the whole self, offering yourself. That is the head, the heart, and the hands. And I've asked you to memorize this from Romans 12, the whole chapter, this relational process that starts by you offering yourself to God as a living sacrifice that says, as our minds recalibrate to the Word of God, our hearts embrace the will of God, and our hands join in the redemptive work of God, building up the body, displaying the glory of God. Well, we're off to a tremendous beginning of 2024. A couple weeks ago, we kicked off with our 24 hours of prayer, and that was really special for me and for many of you as we wrestled with God through His Word and prayer. And then just last Saturday, we met together as UC ministry leaders and volunteers to work through head, heart, and hands. And what does that mean for us as a church, walking through this year, encouraging one another and developing ministries that would, in a sense, develop our head, heart, and hands in a way that would glorify God and build up His body. And now I'd like to tell you about the next event that will really help us as a church grow in the understanding of discipleship and offering ourselves as living sacrifices, developing the mind or the knowledge of the Lord, and then embracing with our hearts the will of the Lord, and then using our hands to develop skills that would serve one another, building up the body and really be a witness to the world. And that is April 27. We're going to have Bill Jones and Brian Host and his wife Julie are going to be with us, and we have a special one-day retreat. We're going to go to a very neat place where we can spend the whole day together doing a variety of engaging exercises that will focus on our head, developing our head and our hearts and our hands. I would like to invite you to save the date. If you are a ministry leader, a UC ministry leader, you're a volunteer, you're a member, and you would like to be trained in that transformational discipleship, I want you to be a part of that really special day. April 27th on Saturday, an all-day event. We're going to go to a special place and work that out together. I'd just like to close this time with you by reading Romans 12, one just to remind you of our calling. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, what He has done for us, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. Now, this is your true and proper worship. And I'd also like to invite you to join us right here on our Baja campus for our UC worship service, 10 a.m. this Sunday and 10 a.m. every Sunday. And don't forget, stay connected. Stay connected to the vine vertically and to one another. Stay well, friends, in this changed and ever-changing world.